Good morning, greetings friends, and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I use nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and sometimes deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and health and well-being, and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health challenge. That's why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 30 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity and skin diseases like psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, acne, digestive ailments of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure. Because the human body is a healing system, a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis, and while some folks may call that healing, renewing, regenerating system a miracle, it really is just the way the body works. If you have questions about health and nutrition or prescription drugs, we are here for you. We welcome your calls on the bright side. 844-236-6010 is our number. If you have questions about anything you've heard on the program or read about in the papers or on the news, or questions about ingredients or formulations, the longevity products, the longevity business, 844-236-6010 is our number. We want to be your go-to source for nutritional information. If you're trying to wean yourself off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. And of course, if you have questions about skin health issues or a success story you'd like to share, or if you just want to contribute to the conversation, 844-236-6010 is our number today and every day on the bright side. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products you hear advertised on the program, you can go right to my blog, criticalhealthnews.com or pharmacistben.com. You can also head over to brightsideben.com, purchase products right off the website. You can also sign up to join the Brightside Ben team right off the websites as well. Or you can call 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470, and you can sign up. You can tell them you want to sign up for a one-time $25 investment and start yourself a longevity business, get your products at the wholesale price, make a little money selling longevity products, help spread the word about the power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program, and really help change lives, help improve lives. Help people at the most fundamental level there is to help people at, and that is their health. It doesn't matter how much money you have if you're not feeling healthy. It doesn't matter what your love life is like if you don't have your health. It doesn't matter about anything if you don't have your health. And all you have to do is not have your health for a little bit to appreciate how important it is to be healthy and strong, especially in these exciting times when there's so much going on in the world. Don't you want to be healthy? Don't you want to live a long, strong, vital life? Check out the products at criticalhealthnews.com, pharmacistben.com, or brightsideben.com, or even better, call the Brightside Ben phone team and tell them you want to sign up and join the Brightside Ben team, 866-735-2470. And of course, if you're interested in checking out our Truth Skin Health products, including our Truth Retinol Gel, 5% Retinol Gel, or Truth Serum, Truth Omega-6 Healing Cream, and Truth Balm, go to truthtreatments.com. Also have a skin health blog at truthtreatments.com. Okay, welcome back to the Bright Side. We're talking the youth and fertility and wellness and anti-aging hormones, steroid hormones, cholesterol hormones. I call them cholesterol hormones because it really highlights the fact that these are all not just derivatives of cholesterol, but really types of cholesterol. Nothing exemplifies the short-sightedness and real biomedical ignorance or biochemical ignorance of the medical model than drugs that suppress cholesterol, statin drugs, silly drugs, nonsense drugs that 44% of Americans over the age of 60 are taking now. Not fair. Dirty pool. And if your doctor's prescribing statin drugs, you should understand, prescribing you statin drugs, you should understand that you're suppressing what is arguably the most powerful and multifunctional chemical in the body, and that is cholesterol, the source of our PPD hormones. PPD hormones, the youth and fertility hormones, pregnenolone, progesterone, and DHEA. These are substances that are associated with all the good stuff, all the good things in life, creativity and fertility and weight loss and muscle development and ability to withstand the vicissitudes, the ups and downs of life. These are hormones that are booming and raging when we're young and whose levels drop significantly as we age. Just like the PPD hormones are our youth and fertility hormones, the decline of the PPD hormones marks the aging process. This is why it's so important to do anything we could do to upregulate the PPD hormones, pregnenolone, progesterone, and DHEA, and also to use them supplementally. Pregnenolone is available as capsules and tablet supplements. So is DHEA. Progesterone and DHEA are also available as creams, topical preparations, which work very effectively. These are all substances that are associated with safety, with security, with thrival. When we perceive the world through the eyes of survival, through the eyes of fear, when we interpret the events of our lives as threats to our survival, when we're suffering from diseases, we produce less of the PPD hormones and more of the stress hormones, particularly cortisol. If we're on a steroid drug like prednisone, likewise, our body will be directed into the stress response. If you're either dealing with the effects of elevated cholesterol, jitteriness, insomnia, poor muscle development, weight gain, or if you're on a steroid drug like prednisone, you can derive tremendous benefit from the PPD hormones. We can all derive benefits from the PPD hormones as we age, but especially if you're dealing with excess cortisol issues, and especially if you're on a prescription steroid drug. If you're on a prescription steroid drug, your body is going to be directed into the stress response. Another absolutely stupid biochemical model or biochemical strategy employed by the medical model is to dose with prednisone. Now, if you need it in the short run, if you need prednisone or a steroid drug in the short term, that's one thing. But to stay on these drugs long term, and some people are on them for life, is so foolhardy. It's so biochemically stupid for a medical professional to do this to somebody. But if you are on prednisone or steroid drug, you can mitigate some of the effects by employing 100 milligrams, 200 milligrams, even of pregnenolone a day, DHEA, maybe 10 milligrams. We haven't talked about DHEA yet, but we will. Or even using progesterone cream. So you get this circle of disease. A circle of disease where you get a stress response because of how we see the world, because we're induced to see the world through fear. We get a stress response from sugar and from poor food choices, through digestive issues. And because the stress response has the effect of shutting down the body's ability to grow and heal and repair, because the stress hormones that are secreted when we're under stress shut down the immune system, what ends up happening is we become more susceptible to diseases. So we get this vicious circle of a stress response which shuts down the body's ability to fight disease, suppresses the immune system, shuts down the digestive system, impairs nutrient absorption, changes our blood pressure, makes our heart work harder, induces the breakdown of the body, and guess what? That causes more stress response. And of course, then you get more disease and more malnutrition and more digestive toxicity, leading to more stress response and more bodily breakdown. And you end up with this vicious cycle whose ultimate manifestation is what we call chronic degenerative disease. And this is the fundamental reason why we don't get better. It's the fundamental reasons why 80% of our healthcare costs in this country are based in chronic degenerative diseases, arthritis, autoimmunity, skin diseases like psoriasis and eczema, digestive diseases, all of it. The vast majority of our health misery is caused by this vicious cycle of stress leading to disease, leading to more stress, leading to more disease. And this is why calming the body down is so important. Redirecting steroid hormone production, steroid hormone chemistry from the production of cortisol into production of the PPD hormones. And it's so easy. It's as simple as deep breathing, or a hot tub, or nutritional supplements, or the ketogenic diet, or fasting, focusing out of the sides of our eyes, noticing body rhythms like our breathing and our heart rate. These are all ways that we can turn off the stress response and turn on the healing, rest, and digest nervous system. Noticing environmental sounds. These are simple little non-medical strategies that we can all use. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back after this. Bright Side. Pharmacist Ben here. Got lines open for you. 844-236-6010 is our number. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, the longevity products, if you have a success story you'd like to share, or if you just would like to contribute to our conversation, 844-236-6010 is our number on the Bright Side. If you want to purchase any of our Truth Skin Health products, including our Retinol 5% gel, if you're dealing with acne issues or anti-aging, or if you got large pores, if you want to give yourself a nice vitamin skin peel once a week or once every couple of weeks, you want to check out our Truth Retinol Gel. It's also made with a big old dose of vitamin C, premium vitamin C. No preservatives, no fragrances, no emulsifiers, no waxes, no silicone, no oils, no water, no nothing your skin doesn't need and doesn't want. Everything in our Truth Skin Health products is active and functional. It's going to do something to make your skin better. Every ingredient, I select every ingredient when I'm formulating a product to make sure that that ingredient is going to make your skin better. And that's all you should be ever putting on your skin. By the way, that's why you only use a tiny amount, the tiniest of amounts when you use our Truth Skin Health product. 1 drop of Truth Serum, a pea-size amount or a pinhead-size amount of our Truth Balm and Truth Omega-6 Healing Cream and Truth Retinol 5% gel go a long, long way. A pinhead amount is has the same amount of material as a whole blob of your standard typical cream or lotion. You can find out all about our Truth products at truthtreatments.com, truthtreatments.com. Okay, so calming the body down, critical to understand. A simple little thing like deep breathing, a simple little thing like a massage or a hot tub can go way further for improving your health than any medical strategy. 0 side effects, real biochemical modifying effects. We've been led to believe that health is medical, that medicine is health. Medicine equals health. And not only is this not helpful, it's 100% wrong. Medicine is the opposite of health. Medicine is the opposite of health, with the exception of killing bacteria, and even that strategy is now being reconsidered as we reap the seeds of antibiotic resistance. Even The Economist this week, which is a business and financial magazine, had a big cover story on antibiotic resistance. It's a serious problem. What are we going to do when antibiotics don't work anymore? But even if you allow for the times when we need antibiotics, with that exception, medicine and health are opposites. They're oxymorons. Medical health is an oxymoron, like jumbo shrimp, as George Carlin used to say. Drugs don't make us healthy. That's not their function. That's not their purpose. That's not something they are capable of. How can poison make you better? And when I say poison, I'm not being poetic. I'm being literal. The efficacy of all drugs is a measure of how well they override the body's chemistry, how well they compel the body or force the body and its cells to do something that they don't want to do. So to get a drug approved, you've got stages. They got clinical trial stages, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 studies or trials where they test the drug to see how many side effects they have or if the side effects are tolerable. And they do it in 3 phases. And then if the side effects profile is tolerable, if it's not out of the ballpark in terms of the number of people who get side effects, then the drug gets improved. But you know what? They don't tell us about the last stage of drug approval, the last stage of drug testing, and that is us. After a drug is approved, it takes decades to know if that drug is going to be too toxic for people to use. Decades. And guess who's testing it? We are. Yes, the American public is testing the drugs for the drug company. This drug model of treating disease is an antiquated anachronism. It's a vestige. It's from the Middle Ages, when we didn't understand chemistry. It got completely entrenched in the 19th century with organic chemistry and industrial chemistry. And then today, we just assume that's what you do. You're sick, you get a drug. 100 years ago, if you had a seizure disorder, they had you fast. They put you on the ketogenic diet. 100 years ago, if you had rheumatoid arthritis, they would give you fatty foods. They would recommend nutrients, the B complex. They would tell you to correct your digestive issues, and then steroid drugs came out. Drugs cannot treat disease, but the simple little things can. Breathing, relaxing, salt. That's another great one. Now, the latest thing is that the medical model is saying now, I just read this somewhere here, let me find this paper, about salt. A low-salt diet is now being associated with problems. No kidding. Where's this article here? I don't know where I put it. Low-salt diet associated with problems for heart patients.